With our current weather conditions, it takes a real expert to create landscape that'll thrive. Riedel's Garden Center has the staff with the expertise of water requirements for plants, lawns, and landscapes that'll stand up to our changing weather conditions. With 25 years of hands-on experience, owner Darren Riedel will customize a landscape design and irrigation system to meet your expectations and our climate. It's recommended to protect your lawn using Fertilome products available at Riedel's Garden Center, an authorized dealer. Call or stop by Riedel's Garden Center today.
Hello there. Today we're going to talk about fall gardening. Vegetable gardening in the fall is an excellent time. Vegetables maturing in the cool, crisp days of fall are often better flavored than those maturing in the hot, dry days of late spring and early summer. To prepare your soil, you don't want to do a whole lot of tilling. Just remove any weeds and smooth out your seed bed. Add some nitrogen, because if you did have a spring garden, the vegetables then have used up most of your nitrogen. So adding 1 to 2 pounds of nitrogen per 100 square feet will provide a sufficient fertilization for your garden in the fall. Remove any weeds and spring residue from your spring garden. Smooth out your ground. The soil is going to be plenty warm, so you don't want to till too much because then you'll lose moisture from the ground. When you seed your crops, you want to plant them a little bit deeper. This gets them into cooler soil as well as a little more moisture that's deeper. You may want to plant more seed than necessary and thin later to get a good stand. Crops that grow best in the fall are mainly the cool season crops, although cucumbers, summer squash, and beans can also be grown as a fall crop. Most seed packets show the number of days to harvest from planting, so use that as a guide of what and when to plant. Watering is probably the hardest thing to do. Because the heat is built up of the summer, the soil is warm and water evaporates quickly. Trying to establish young seedlings in high temperatures during July and early August is difficult without a lot of water. So when you're planting, be sure to keep the soil moist, which may mean watering 2 or 3 times a day to keep the topsoil moist. Plan your garden so that harvest occurs before the middle of October. That's about when our first freeze is. However, there are vegetables that can stand a light freeze or even a hard freeze. Some vegetables, like root crops, you can leave in the ground until winter and the soil really freezes. So fall harvest is a good time.
With our current weather conditions, it takes a real expert to create landscape that'll thrive. Riedel's Garden Center has the staff with the expertise of water requirements for plants, lawns, and landscapes that'll stand up to our changing weather conditions. With 25 years of hands-on experience, owner Darren Riedel will customize a landscape design and irrigation system to meet your expectations and our climate. It's recommended to protect your lawn using Fertilome products available at Riedel's Garden Center, an authorized dealer. Call or stop by Riedel's Garden Center today.